Well, good morning everyone. I'm back here checking out one of my beehives. I'm going to come down and have a look in that little super on top. As you can see, it's a half super, and what I've done is something a little unusual. On the inside of that half super, I've actually placed 30 mini frames, and I'm just trying to make some little mini rectangular comb sections. I've devised a little frame system that has been working quite well, and I think it's about time that I go and have a look. So anyway, I'll go and put a suit on, and we'll get back here and have a look and see how things are progressing. I'll be back shortly. Okay, back again. It was actually easier to take the lid off the box before I started filming. So this gives you an idea of what I've got. There's a whole series of little frames, and you can see there in the center, if I just come back a little bit, you can see there's a couple of division boards there, and these little frames just pop out. So I'll see if I can dig one out. It's going to be again quite awkward doing this one-handed. So if I come back here and see if I can lift this frame up a little bit, and we can have a look and see what they look like on the inside. The girls are a little bit upset today, so I had to wear gloves. Now you can see those frames are working quite well. Let's see if we can have a look at the inside. Okay, you can see that frame underneath is fully capped. We just go for a little bit of a look through. It looks as though a lot of those frames are just about ready to come out. So if I pop this one back in, put that in place, and there we have it. A very simple little system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you up to my workshop, and I'll show you how those frames are assembled. I think the rest of it is self-explanatory. Those division boards in there, they're about 19 millimeters, and they run pretty well the full depth of the super. And the frames themselves, very simple to make, very quick to make. They're all just made from untreated pine, and in this particular hive I would have started with a stripper foundation, a foundationless starter strip, strip of foundation, and so on, every alternate one all the way through, and the bees drew both of those out. Anyway, let's go back to the workshop and I'll show you quickly how I assemble those frames. I'll be back shortly. Back again in the workshop, and I have a few of these frames already made. You can see I use a single staple in each corner. It's quite strong. There's no way I can break that. And each of those staples is 16 millimeters long, so there's plenty of strength there. I've got my staple gun ready to go, and I've got a simple little jig here that I use to hold everything in place. And so I'll just show you in a minute how I put those together. Well, I've got my end bars, my top and bottom bar. It's just a simple matter of slotting those into the jig, and then we can staple the whole thing together. You can see this simple jig just holds everything nicely in place. It's just a matter of coming in now with the staple gun. And there we have it. Nice and easy. It's a very quick job to do. Back up at the house, and I thought I'd better show you guys exactly what this looks like when it's all done and dusted. As you can see, I've lightly vacuum sealed it. I've got my labelling on the side, and it's ready to go now for sale. I quite often keep these in the freezer. They do freeze up very nicely, and by lightly vacuum sealing and taking most of the air out, it means that I can eliminate the condensation problems. These will store in the freezer for quite a while. As you can see, they come up looking very nice. Sitting those on a cheese platter, well, you can imagine how it goes down with friends and visitors. Very, very attractive. The taste is absolutely amazing, and obviously it depends on the type of nectar that the bees are bringing in, but I'm really pleased with the way these little rectangular honey sections have turned out. Anyway, that's about all I've got to show you on this particular clip, so until next time guys, it's cheers for now.